Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. Give me a hashtag live. When you are live, say hello. I am looking all over right now because I'm looking for my Facebook group people. I am on YouTube. I'm on The Boss Architect. I'm on F500 Fierce. Oh my God. Say hey, y'all. Give me a hashtag live when you're live. I'm super excited. I have been shy about this, but it's time to let the cat out of the bag. People have been asking, what in the world is Quiet Wealth Society? And well, tonight I guess I'm going to oblige. And I'm excited to do so. So when you are in, let me know. Like I said, say, hey, give me a hashtag live. And let me just go ahead and cut to the chase about what this is. So, for the past year or so, right? If you have been following me, if you are anywhere in my world, right? In my ecosystem, you understand that my whole thing is about corporate and consumer business. Selling to corporate, right? Selling your services to Fortune 500 companies and selling to consumers, premium consumers. The whole premise is that we have the systems, we have the infrastructure to get paid without performing, to be, as I like to say, unbusy and rich. But here's the thing, when you are building all of those systems, it requires a lot of investment, it requires a lot of time. And let's just be real, a lot of the systems are built for hardcore marketers, right? They're not built for like just experts who are trying to build a business without having to become a tech expert, without having to become a bro marketer, without having to know all of these terms and jump through all of these hoops and do all of these things. And I know for a fact that my clients, where are you at? My clients, the quiet nerds, the ones who don't want to be in the forefront. Hey, Liana, that's my chief of staff right there, y'all. The ones who don't want to necessarily be in the forefront. You don't want to have to be a performer. You don't want to have to turn to an internet guru or a viral sensation. You just want to do what you do and you want to make your money and you want to be protected and paid for being exactly who you are. Okay, I see some quiet nerds out there. It's okay if you don't want to stand up. So, I decided um to take what I've been doing. Hey Charlotte, hey baby. To take what I have been doing over the years as a Fortune 500 strategist, as someone that has built softwares and technologies for the largest companies in the world. Fortune 500 companies have my technologies sitting inside of there. And as a software engineer, a software architect, but also a strategist, a business owner, and a quiet nerd myself, I wanted to create something that the world has never seen before. Something that was simple, that made you feel like technology is now easy, that allows you to get rid of all of the overwhelm of figuring out what am I supposed to do in my business. People are saying build funnels. What is that? People are saying like nurture your clients. What's that? People are talking about email deliverability and social media marketing and advertising. What is that? And while some of you may know what all of those things are, I can tell you when you are entering entrepreneurship and you are just an expert that's doing your best to try to keep up with all of this digital marketing stuff without trying to keep up with all of the things that are constantly changing in the landscape. I wanted to give you a quiet advantage. Now, I can't do this without telling you why this was born. Angela said, the way you know exactly what we're dealing with, I know you and I create for you. I know you and I create for you. I want to tell you why this was born because some people need to understand that while this is a beautiful thing, I am still a human and the Lord is still working on me. Okay? And the whole concept of what we've built, Quiet Wealth Society. Somebody put Quiet Wealth in the comments. You'll see it for the first time tonight. Quiet Wealth Society, the world's first ever society as a service. The seed was actually planted almost 2 years ago by a hater. Come on, somebody. The seed was actually planted almost 2 years ago by a hater. Let me tell y'all the story. Y'all ready for some tea? Come in for some tea. And this is a message for somebody. I wasn't even going to tell this story. But for those of us that are afraid of visibility and what people are going to say when you start showing up and making all this money you're about to make, I need for somebody to hear this story. Put tea in the comments if you're ready for tea. And for the hater, I hope you're watching because you just birthed $1 billion company. I just want to let you know. So if you know me personally, you know I'm a Capricorn through and through. I got the tattoo. I'm a Cap through and through. We we tend to hold grudges. Like I said, the Lord is still working on me. Don't judge me on tonight, even though Capricorns are the best at judging people. Don't judge me on tonight. The Lord is still working on me. I'm asking for deliverance. I am, but I'm petty as hell. I am petty. It's fine. It is what it is. And so there was a hater that commented on a post that I had that went viral. Somebody put hater in the comments. They commented on a post that I had that went viral. This is 2 years ago. And this was in preparation for my F500 financial experience. This is my live event that I do every year. This was in October of 2023. Now, let me explain what was going on in October 2023. My mom was battling stage 4 colon cancer. I had been literally at her side in her hospital room, like night after night, still running the business, still showing up. Thank you. All of you. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Joy. All of the people that are showing up. I was still running the business, still showing up. And I had a moment of excitement about the event because my mom was actually coming there. This is how you need to leave folks alone online because you don't know what they're going through. And I was in my car. If Sydney, if you're on tonight, you probably remember this. I was in my car and I did an impromptu live. And I had no makeup on. I had my head wrapped up. I was going to a gas station. I was on my way to the gas station and I was just excited. I was filled with excitement. I was filled with joy. And I went on and I did an impromptu live. And I was singing the song, John P. Key song. Y'all know the song. He'll Welcome Me. I'm living this life just to live again. Okay, I was singing that. I was just bopping around. Y'all can go back on my Instagram and see that post. And there was a lady that come in and I was in the post that said, here's what happened. I made $1.2 million from one Facebook ad. I made $1.2 million from one Facebook ad. That was the caption. This lady commented, she's like, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but if she got $1.2 million, why she don't put no money into herself? She don't look good. Ah, ah, ah. I have to pull this up so I can give you guys verbatim what I said. Because this is a lesson about how something that you may like worry about and people talking about you and doing all of those things may turn into the best thing that could have ever happened to you. And so, are y'all listening to the hater story? Are y'all still with me? Y'all still with me because I'm talking about how a hater help birth the movement, somebody get her. So let me tell you how I responded, and this is what actually birthed a movement. I'm trying to find it. So here we go. I'm going back to my Instagram comments if you guys want to see. This was the post. It was November 14th, 2023. Charlotte said, I love haters. I do too, Charlotte. I do too. So, what this lady said was once again, she said, if she makes that money, why doesn't she spend any of it on herself? Okay. So, what I said was, I'm trying to find this comment, and if I can't find it, I'm going to be sad. But long story short, here's where the movement was birthed. I basically told her, right, I do spend money on myself, on the things that make me happy, on the real estate that I own, on the trips that I take, on the trust funds that my children have, on the investments that I have, on the company valuations that I have, on my handbag collection, on my designer shoe collection, and once again, on all of the trips that I take. I spend money on the stuff that I want to spend money on, not the stuff that makes you happy. And furthermore, at the end, I said this thing, and that was a mic drop. And I said, and for the record, money is loud, but wealth is quiet. My God, today. Did y'all hear that? Money is loud, but wealth is quiet. And that was something that was birthed that day. Oh, I trademarked that real quick, so don't try to steal it. As soon as I said it out my mouth that day, I filed a trademark application. Money is loud, but wealth is quiet. And what does that mean? What does that mean? And how did that birth this movement? Quiet wealth is a movement. It is a movement that says for the quiet nerds, we don't have to perform for anybody on the internet. For the people who have always been great, but behind the scenes, I don't have to tap dance for you, right, in order to be rich. For the people that have always been brilliant, but you felt like you were overlooked and you may not have been on the center stage, you don't have to become someone else to be wealthy. Because when you see people flashing stuff around, when you see people throwing money, when you see people being loud, that is just money. It's not wealth. Because wealth is quiet. And so what I did, and just said, yes, mic drop. Somebody needed to feel that in their spirit. Do I need to go grab my church fan? Because y'all are a little too quiet for me tonight. Do I need to grab my church fan? Money is loud, but wealth is quiet. And if you just want money, this is not the place for you. But if you want wealth, and if you want to get it without having to become a caricature, an influencer, an internet tap dancer, welcome home. Welcome home. For years. Where are my OGs that have been with me for years? Just put OG in the comments. If you've been with me in my credit architect days, put OG in the comment. If you've been with me in my 7-figure empire days, put OG in the comment. You know that there is a common thread through everything that I've ever done. And that common thread is I've always taught you the systems. Come on, OGs. Okay, Tatiana. All right, Sharon. Come on, OGs. Come on, Aaliyah. Oh, geez, in the building. Right? I've always taught you the systems. I've always said infrastructure is what you need. But I had to tell you to piece this system together over here, piece this one together over here. I quite literally built systems that no one else was using. And I even had, I'm just going to say, one of the top automation companies selling my systems up under their platform because they were so damn good. And so, my daddy, y'all tell daddy thank you. Tell daddy thank you. He told me, you built technology for the largest companies in the world. It's time for you to do it again. It's time for you to do it again. But I said I never wanted to do something that was not aligned with my people, with what I know you need. I didn't want to build another marketing technology. That's done. Been there, done that. I didn't want to build another, like, I don't know, like another website builder. I wanted to build something that the world has never seen before. Hey, Dion. I wanted to build something the world has never seen before. And so I want to introduce you guys to something. My baby. Are y'all ready to see it? Hey, Tamika. Hey, honey. Put reveal in the comments if you're ready to see it. I wanted to create a space that felt different, that was not built for marketers, that was not built for online people, that was not built for techies, but that was built for you. Aaliyah said they not ready, Kendra. Y'all, I'm gonna give Aaliyah is already in. Aaliyah's already in. So she so she has a Tatiana's and she's already in too. Y'all are making me blush. Y'all are making me blush. Ramona said reveal. Quiet brag. However, I'm in already. Welcome to the world's first ever society as a service. Quiet Wealth Society. This is an invite only tech platform that runs your entire business under one roof. All of your websites, all of your courses, all of your funnels, all of your emails, all of your payments, your client portals, your courses, and my Fortune 500 strategies all built inside. Everything has been curated for you to win. Everything has been curated for you to win. Let's talk about what, first of all, the world's first society as a service means. Everybody has heard of SaaS, right? Software as a service, right? Great. You've heard of that. You use SaaS all of the time. Most technologies that you use are SaaS, software as a service. We are not selling software. We built a technology that is one invite only. So we're not allowing everybody in. It is what it is. We don't want a whole bunch of people on the platform. It's a society. Secondly, we built community in. So this is a community that has certifications inside, that has ceremony inside, that has induction inside, that has merchandise that only our members can wear inside. Mm, this is a secret society. So just like you can't go ask sororities to join, you don't ask us either. You petition the council for access, and we review every single application. You're welcome. We created the support. Nuri said, I feel super elite whenever I log in. Nuri, I'm trying to do a presentation. I'm trying to do a presentation. I love it. Um, Thea said, I have been staring at it, shooketh. These people are already inside. They are already inside. When y'all first log in, when was the last time you logged into your business technology, your email marketing system, your website builder? When was the last time you logged into that and it looked like this? This is the login screen. Let's just say we did our big one with this one because it is ceremonial. It's very much giving Gryffindor. It's very much giving Gryffindor. So let's talk about the community, the functionality, the learning, everything in one place. Nerds, stand up. Where are my nerds? Where are my nerds? Again, I just need to call y'all out again. Because one thing I know about us is what keeps us motivated, right? We love school. We love school. We do. We have a billion degrees, right? A billion degrees. Penis. The first thing I want to show you is one of the things inside of a Quiet Love Society, the components, right? Is the academy. This is where you come in and you get your learning, your certifications. And thanks to the initial ladies that were in, we're making sure that it tracks your progress, that you get grades, and that you get certificates for completion. But also, we are unlocking milestones for you. When you hit your first 5 figures in the platform award, when you get your first 6 figures in the platform award, and of course, the 7 figures. But also, we are unlocking certifications inside, no additional charge, where you get certified that you can use as a credential in certain areas of business. Right? Are you guys hearing what I'm saying? This is a real society. Do y'all see this? The Quiet Love Society Academy. And where are some of the folks who struggle with business technology that need this featured course right here? Business Tech Foundations. Don't be afraid. It's fine. But your business technology foundations, we literally are walking you through how not to be overwhelmed with the things. We've designed this not to be overwhelming, right? It's meant for you to be able to come in and easily navigate. Okay? Are we good with that? Charlotte said, I ain't ashamed. It ain't nothing to be ashamed about, friend. Nothing to be ashamed about. Okay. Are we good with that? The second thing is the actual community. It's the actual community. So, community events. Every week, first community event is you have Build with Kendra sessions. That's me, Build with the Boss Architect. I have built over 1,000 funnel systems, over 1,000 landing pages, and I am live rebuilding all of those inside of Quiet Wealth Society, and I am bringing you guys along the ride. So here's how this works. When you come to Build with Kendra sessions or watch the replay, every week you see me build a new system, and then I literally hand that system right over to you inside of Quiet Wealth Society. So you already know exactly what to do. You have the step-by-step training. I've already built it. It's yours to keep. Okay? This is really dope. Are y'all ready for me to continue? We also have the actual community. So the Quiet Will Society Members Lounge. I'm super excited about that. And y'all are already showing out in there. And I love that for us. I love that for us because what I realized along the journey of entrepreneurship that it was lonely. It was lonely. And I didn't have a community that was building the same thing that I was building. And so it was important for me to build a community along with the technology. And that's exactly what we did. I'm not done yet. Are y'all still listening? I'm not done yet. Y'all still listening? Angela said, "You got to be kidding." Let's keep going. So, how many people have been piecing together a crap ton of technology in their business? Right? Partially because we've had to. We've had to, right? Like, no technology does all the things. And so we've had to juggle a ton of different technologies. It's great. I love that. I will tell you, I'm always transparent about personally what I have spent personally on technology every month in my business. We have about a $4,000 a month technology bill, real talk, with all of the technologies that we use. And so, inside of the Quiet Wealth Society, what we are doing is we are taking care of your websites and your landing pages already loaded with corporate and consumer. So, once again, you can sell to corporate clients and consumer clients from one system. Do y'all know how crazy that is? It is built for corporate and consumer clients. Great. My pre-sold pathway funnels, every funnel that I have ever taught, every system. So the people that are like, I want to sell to corporate, it's preloaded in there. Go ahead. You can have my corporate funnels. Oh, you want my webinar system? It's preloaded in there. You want my credibility engine? It's already loaded. Everything that I have ever taught in any of my programs and courses is loaded or is in the process of being loaded inside of here. Your courses, your communities, your client portals. How many people like my F500 Fierce portal? You're welcome. You can build your own custom portal. Right. Tamika said, "I let you do everything for me. You know I'll pay you anything, Tamika." Girl, don't have me hollering out here. Right. What about who's paying separate for their phone system and text message marketing? Anybody? Well, you don't have to do that anymore. Who's paying separate for their proposals, their contracts, their e-signs, your payment system, your shopping cart, your checkout? We paying separate for that? Our membership, our subscriptions, our billing, our social media scheduling, our credibility engines, our blog, our podcast. We paying separate for all of that? It's all here. Let's keep going. Who just don't have a system in place? Me. Right? You said it'll pay for itself quickly. Right. Now, here's the thing. How many people have logged in, or you may have gotten website builders and things like that, and they have templates in there? They have templates. Oh, bless their heart. And the templates that you see are of Bob the plumber, of Susie the business coach. No, I'm not throwing shade. None of those templates. And then you're like, well, how am I supposed to customize this? What am I supposed to put where? What am I supposed to do? This doesn't look like my brand. I decided to do something real funny, just something out of the box. My clients, because this was built for my clients, love the cohesion of my branding. You guys have told me several times, right? What about even this page I'm broadcasting from right now for the people that are on my actual event page? Have y'all seen this event page? I built my own webinar system. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. This is where my event is streaming right now on a custom page with my custom offers, right? Do y'all see this? My custom page with my custom offers. Because, yeah, this was designed inside a quiet wealth society because I don't want my clients to be basic because you aren't. And so I took all of the designs that I've created over the years to make it simple for you to see them, to recognize them, to understand exactly what you use what for, and then to help you customize them for your business. So no more choosing through a sea of a million templates, and for my neuro spicy folks, because I'm neuro spicy too, getting overwhelmed. These are curated for what you actually need. It's curated for what you actually need. Okay? I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Are y'all getting excited? So let's talk about what this is, right? Tasha said it's Kendra's dopeness on it. I'm here for it all. It takes away the overwhelm for me. I'm so glad that it's taking away the overwhelm. That's what it's supposed to do. Dion said, I'm still tripping over podcasts too. Absolutely. Because my credibility engine process is built inside of here. Y'all, I was not going to build technology for the largest companies in the world and then half step on building it for you. This is mine. This is my baby. All right. So let me tell you what's going on here. This is founder pricing. Founder pricing. $147 a month for everything. $147 a month for everything. And if you do the annual $1470 a year, you get 2 months free. And as a very special bonus, my team will set up your actual system. So VIP revenue engine setup. We'll set up your system, do everything that you need. It's literally about 12 steps. That is 2 hours worth of training that I recorded this morning on how you can do it yourself. But my team will do that for you when you do the annual offer. Okay. Now let me show you what this is replacing. Are you ready? Are y'all ready? This is where it gets fun. Can y'all see this part of my screen? Hold my beer. We are replacing. If I'm replacing anything you have, just say me when I go down the list. Who's using a CRM system? Entreport, HubSpot, Keep, right? Anything that's managing your client relationships, right? Salesforce, bye-bye, right? Who has an email marketing system? ConvertKit, ActiveCampaign, bye, right? MailChimp, bye. Automation builders, Zapier, Make, all of those, bye. Calendar and booking, Calendly, Acuity, whatever other systems you use, Schedule Once, bye. Course hosting, this was my biggest expense. Lord have mercy. This was my biggest expense in business as a course creator, having a course hosting tool. I think I was paying like almost $300 a month to host my courses. Goodbye. Right. Video hosting, Vimeo, Wistia, all of those. Bye. Right. All of your landing pages and funnels. So ClickFunnels, by Russell. Right. Lead pages, Instapage, bye. Your client portals, Notion, Basecamp, bye. Contracts and proposals, HelloSign, PandaDoc, Dubsado, Honeybook, bye. Websites and blogs, GoDaddy, WordPress, Showit, Squarespace, bye. Community and groups, Circle, Mighty Networks, bye. Your ads management tool, we'll talk about that later because that's coming, something very special. And your SMS and phone system, goodbye. We are getting rid of between $2,000 and $3,000 a month in just technology. Just technology. I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause. What in the world? What in the world did we just do? What in the world did we just do? This is why this is protected and why it's quiet, because it allows us to keep the integrity of what we built, of the community. Right. Now let's talk about how you're supported in this, because it's a technology system. It's a technology system. So no, you will not be emailing Kendra at the Boss Architect for anything you need with Quiet Wealth Society. Leave me alone. We have a dedicated 24/7 concierge to support you. So that's the first thing you get. Inside of your Quiet Wealth Society portal, there is a live person ready to support you 24/7 inside of your Quiet Wealth Society technology. You also have weekly induction ceremonies. So the people that get in on this first round, you guys get your inductions with me. Our induction for this round is Tuesday night at 7 p.m. So I'll see you guys at induction then. I will be doing your induction in the future. I will not be, but for our founders, I'm doing a special induction for you. So this is your live onboarding sessions. We also have the Members Lounge, which is our private community space. We have the Quiet Wealth Society Academy, which is where I am unlocking so many never before seen trainings inside of there to give you the context, the exactly what to do, the exactly how to do it inside of your Quiet Wealth Society platform. Then you have the weekly Build with the Boss Architect. So every week, once again, I'm building live with you, and you then get to have whatever I built. I'm not holding anything back. So that funnel you've been not building, all of those systems that you said I'm going to build, but I don't know how to do it, it's too overwhelming. I'm handing it over to you and I'm building it with you live. And then finally, the Society Resource Vault. Every system that I build has an actual vault for that system. So, for instance, let's talk about this. I'm going to give you guys an example. Thea said, I'm sharing it too. Absolutely. I'm sharing it too. So, this is where your academy is, but this is your revenue systems library. Y'all see that? Revenue systems library. So this is where every system that is inside, you literally get the click down of every single system. So when I tell you to do something, you literally have what it is, your exact action steps, and then where to find everything, along with a detailed training on the actual system, right? And how you customize it, right? Tatiana said, Thea, I told you she ain't a gatekeeper. I'm not, right? So we want this to be easy for you. We want to make it plain. All of your marketing, all of your systems, all of your emails, all of your websites, one place. Your phone system, one place. This event system, where is it again? This live event system that I have right now. You see it, you're on the page. This was built inside of Quiet Wealth Society. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to give you guys an opportunity to ask me questions. What do you want to see? What questions can I answer for you? But while I'm doing that, I'm going to give you two special offers. Two special offers. So, offer number one, which is a no-brainer, get inside of Quiet Wealth Society at the members rate. Do y'all realize Sydney? I'm gonna call her out because last night Sydney said, "Let me go ahead and give you my money before you come to your senses. Let me give you my money before you come to your senses." Because I haven't even told y'all. I'm gonna see who's gonna do this before they even hear the biggest news of all. I haven't even told you the biggest news. Y'all not ready. I haven't even told you the biggest news. I'll leave that for myself. I'll leave that while I let you ask your questions. But here's what I can say. The second piece is so important. There's another very special offer. Dr. Bell said, QWS in the house. Bye, everybody. It's cancellation time. Kendra has made this a no brainer, right? Thea said, it is paying for itself. Seriously, don't even add the cost of saving the stress, overwhelm, and inaction. You better talk, Thea. You better talk. I got something special. I can't even talk tonight for y'all. After this, I'm gonna go. Now I'm not gonna tell y'all what I was sipping on before I got on here. I was sipping. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I was sipping, and it is empty. But you always know when it leave a little something in the bottom that it was something good in there. Just saying. So let's talk about two special offers. One, this one is a no-brainer. Come on. But if you do the annual, once again, 2 months free, and my team, is going to set up your system. So you get to start generating revenue more quickly. And I know some people asked me, and you get that for free. Some people asked me that signed up last night or night before last if you could buy that as an add-on. We will add that as something you can buy as an add-on as well. But you get it for free if you do your annual enrollment. And you lock in your price for life. I need you to understand. You lock in your price for life. I don't care if this go up to $3,000 a month. It won't. You'll still be at $147 a month when you lock in your price. Okay? That's thing number one. Here's thing number two. You will see this as a special offer when you check out. And no, it's not going to work. Even if you try to bypass getting Quiet Wealth Society and you try to buy this, it ain't going to work if you're not in Quiet Wealth Society. But let me ask a question. How many people like this event page right here? How many people like the fact that my offers popped up when I wanted them to pop up and that I can sell from this? And that I actively have Facebook tracking you because it's on my own page. I am broadcasting in my own network, in my own environment. I am selling in my own ecosystem. Kind of like my own shopping network, right? Who would like to build their own QVC, their own home shopping network, where you can have a platform that you can sell any of your offers anytime on demand that you own? Anybody? For everybody who said, I love this page, what system are you streaming on? Quiet Wealth Society. What if you had a catalog you could sell anytime in your own home shopping network, your own QVC? And if you knew how to run the ads to it. We are doing a special offer. On October 25th, we are coming together live with a small group of people, and we are personally building out your version of this with your brand, with all of the technology custom coded to create your own network where you can sell any offer that you want to sell at any time. I'm so freaking excited. I'm so excited. I can't express um Tatiana, I saw you signed up. Tatiana said, and I'm in Gryffindor. Right. Aaliyah said, I'm already in there too. I'll be in class with my notebook ready October 25th. October 25th. We got questions. How many websites can we bring over? All of them. There's no limit to how many websites. There's no limit to how many users you have. There's no limit to how many contacts you have. There is no limit. Bring it in. Bring it on over. Bring it on in. Bring it on in. Bring it on in. I'm a cheerleader coming out. Bring it on in. And I just think it's so important. Tasha said I'm already in. I know, Tasha, you got in. I saw when your sign up came through. I saw when your sign up came through. Okay. I haven't even told y'all the most exciting part. Oh, somebody said, is there SMS? I was late. Absolutely. Did you guys, some of you got text messages from me today? That was from Quiet Wealth Society. I know. Thea, before they start using it, I'm already literally we came up with the name QWS Live the other day. We are literally already filing that trademark application because we know that nobody else is doing this. Nobody else is building their own shopping network. We're the first. We're keeping it that way. So we already know that other folks are gonna try to steal it. Bye. You heard it first here. And it's already one guru that I know because she copies everything that I do. You welcome. So when y'all see her talking about it 2 weeks from now, it's fine. Which one are you trying to click on, Ramona? So this is the second offer that we just clicked on. I'm gonna go back. And then that first offer is here. So they're clicking. First one is quietwealthsociety.io. Your process is you're going to petition the council for access. You got to fill out an application. We need to know who you are. We need to know who you are. We won't let everybody in. We don't let everybody in. It is what it is. Invite only. So let's see if you get your invitation. And all I'm going to say is check out your spam folders and things, right? Yes, Cynthia, that is a great question. Is the back end system using Go High Level? I love this question. Yes, it is. This is very, very important to distinguish. So let me explain. You guys know of Shopify, right? Y'all know Shopify? Did you know that Shopify uses Amazon AWS as their back end system? Right? Right? That so it is a very common practice to build technologies on other back-end infrastructure. So when you think about technologies that build on um, like many other platforms like SDK built apps that are built on infrastructure like Notion and ClickUp, all built on other infrastructure to start. That is exactly what we did. We used the infrastructure and we built over 200,000 lines of code to strip it down and customize it to work for our clients. So it has been a labor of love, which is why it took so long. Instead of just slapping a logo and a few brand colors, we completely re engineered the infrastructure and the experience. And I love that for us, and I love that for my clients. These are great questions. What other questions do you guys have? This is great. Um, okay, I'm not seeing any other ones, but go ahead and question away. Go ahead and question away. So let's talk about the most exciting part to me, which is something that is coming in Q1 of 2026. Q1 of 2026. Angela, you can share the link to this session with someone before it ends, and I'll send a replay out as well. Okay. Somebody put Q1 in the comments. Cynthia said if we have an account, um, if we have an account, can it be integrated over to your program with the snapshot? We can accept incoming snapshots, but it depends on whose account that you're on to see if they will allow you to export your snapshots. Okay, so that's Cynthia's question. Ramona said, what if we used Go High Level previously and did not do well with it? Ramona, I'm going to explain one more time. Okay, so let me get, because this is good for everybody to understand. I'm going to give some examples. Shopify, when y'all go to Shopify, if you were building your website on Shopify, would you ask Shopify? I haven't been able to use Amazon AWS services, so am I going to be able to use Shopify? Let's talk about it. Netflix. Netflix is a technology, right? Netflix is also built on Amazon's infrastructure. Airbnb, their technology built on Amazon. Zoom built on AWS and Oracle Cloud. Slack built on AWS. Pinterest built on AWS. Shopify built on AWS and a little bit of Google Cloud. Snapchat built on Google Cloud and AWS. TikTok built on Google Cloud, Oracle, and AWS. So once again, what we did was not take GHL and just slap our name on it. We just used their infrastructure and we completely skinned it down and built our own technology around it. Does that make sense, Ramona? So we literally are using them as the infrastructure. That is all. So when you interact with our technology, it looks different, it feels different, it behaves differently because it's actually not their tech, it's just their infrastructure. Okay. Ramona said, "Oh, I see now." A lot of people don't explain it that way. Every technology is built on somebody else's technology, just so you know. Every technology is built on somebody else's technology and infrastructure. Cynthia said, "I'm just asking because I literally got the basic starter account on GTM, and you giving all this and I'm canceling, baby. Listen, and what you got was the basic account, basic as hell, right?" Deidre says SQL is the OG. As an OG SQL database girl who understands and can program in VBA, nobody uses VBA anymore. I know how to program in VBA. All the code that I write, writing in the code that I write in now, in the language that I write in now, is so crazy. But I'm an old school SQL girl, a database girl, a VBA programmer from the olden days. So, understanding how technology platforms are built on each other is important. And I just want to say something like, and this is, I promise you, it's not to throw shade at anybody. I promise you. But here's the thing. There are a number of different people, Lord knows, selling what they call a white labeled go high level. God bless and keep them. They are amazing. There are amazing marketers doing that. And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have tech people that are designing technology as tech people. So they don't know you. Now, let me ask this: who is designing technology for people who don't actually really like technology that much, who don't want to play around with technology, and that don't want to be a marketer? Quiet Wealth Society was not built by a marketer. It was not built by well, I am a techie. It was built by someone who understands business, who understands her audience, and who just so happens to be a software engineer. So people that are building it are either not software engineers, they're marketers, so they don't know how to make the software do what they want it to do. Or they're techie people and they don't know what the end users need. Do you guys know when I talk about the technology that I built at Target with one software developer? Do you know why that was a success? Because I knew the process and I knew the end users. The tech people were trying to do what the leader said do, and they had no idea what the end users wanted. And so this is a combination of me being a quiet nerd myself, but also understanding the marketing space, understanding the business and the systems, and understanding how to actually design and develop technology. It's a badass combination. Oh, it's a badass combination. And I'll be the first to say it. I'm a bad girl. And I know it too. I know it too, and I'm not ashamed to say it. So let's talk about this. Angela said, will you talk about the lead pages? Lead pages as far as the technology lead pages? Yes, I can talk about lead pages. So lead pages, the technology, is a system that is designed to build landing pages. What landing pages are just basically if you were to take your website apart and just have individual pages, that is what a landing page is. It is just one page that's not connected to other pages. And so lead pages is a system that builds that. We have our websites and funnel pages that build all of that. So when we go into websites and funnels, I'll show you guys. If you're looking for lead pages, I guess I should show y'all some of my templates. All right, you want to see some of my templates? Which one do y'all want to see first? Let's see. Let's do the credibility engine template. Yes, you can blog too. Tasha said, that's why I love you, Kendra. This is not that. They not like us. As I was enrolling, I was smiling from ear to ear. Like, guys, be unapologetic, right? You're magical, so be magical. Because you are magical. And don't shy away from that. So let's do credibility engine system. How about we show that one first? Right? We show that one first. So this is a landing page. And my ladies in Create to Cash know all about this. This is the landing page. The operator said the aesthetics, though. Thank you. Thank you. And shout out to Diamond Sands. So amazing. Love her, Diamond, if you're on. I love you to pieces. Who's been the visionary behind the Quiet Wealth Society brand. And don't y'all let me forget to tell y'all the secret. I got a few more minutes before I tell you the secret. So somebody put secret in the comments so I don't forget. Because this is the most badass part of all. I got actually 2 secrets to share with you. Okay. So this is what the credibility engine looks like. This is where we turn your actual podcast into your own on demand show, but we also turn it into a sales funnel. Okay. So this is landing page number one, right? Thank you for reminding me. The second page is that thank you page, right? That's going to make sure that they get in there. All of these are landing pages. And we do what we call a paint by colors for you guys. So there's a Kendra bot, Architect Advisor bot, that I have that shows you how to customize your pages with your branding. And then we have your replay page, okay? Your replay page that has all of the templates inside of there. Now, also, when you are ready to go through and do your actual command center to create like the place that you are broadcasting, that you're blogging, that you're having your episodes. This is where we put all your episodes, and this is where you're going to be utilizing this for your, not for your QWS live, but for your actual credibility engine. Because we want to make sure that we are constantly broadcasting and that we're tying this to our blog. Okay. So we want to make sure that all of these systems, when I say each one of these systems work together, and that's why it was important for me to have your systems walkthroughs so that whenever you go into a system that I have pre-installed for you, you understand what all of the components are, where to find them. So if you've used technologies before and you didn't know, well, this form is over here, this quiz is over here, this is how you do the calendar, this is how you do the survey, right? They're all in multiple different places. How many people have experienced that? The reason that doing the systems walkthroughs was so important is because I wanted you to have a place that says, when I'm ready to use this system, I know exactly what it includes. I need everything that I need to customize, and I understand how to customize it. Okay. I don't remember who asked the question about lead pages. That was Angela. But did I answer your question? I know that was a long-winded answer. Okay. I'm going to tell y'all the secrets. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get out of here. And then I'm going to say Quiet Wealth Society registration is closing down next week, this time, this place. Why? Because we are focusing all of our energy on making sure the people that get in are as right as rain. And you probably want to get in before I tell you the secrets. Because yesterday's price is definitely not going to be today's price. Okay, are y'all ready to hear the secrets? I can't say too much, but I can tell you a little bit. Secret number one. Nuri, are you still on? Dia said it. I know she ain't playing about the price. Hey, you know it. Once you see a couple of secrets, you'll understand why. Nuri can probably be the one, somebody. I don't know if Dion, I don't know if you got to use the new Architect Advisor. Um, but why should I make y'all have to use Chat GPT? Hey, LaRue, when I can build my own. Wait, did y'all just hear that right? Why should you have to use Chat GPT when I can build my own? And so that's what I did. So, one of the things that you will see, and this one is not even Q1, is uh, Architect Advisor. Architect Advisor. Ramona said, don't start. Architect Advisor. Yeah, the ladies from the other night didn't even see this. I designed, Austin, I got your question. Austin had asked how many brands, companies, domain can you have up under one subscription? One legal company per subscription. And that's because your legal company, your legal name, right, has to be consistent across all of your branding for email marketing purposes, all of those things, and for your A2P registration. but you can have multiple brands and domains up under one subscription. We also allow you, if you just have to have two separate legal companies, to do your second one for 50% off. So you can have multiple brands. So, for instance, up under the legal company, right? The Boss Architect, I have F500 Fierce. I have Kendra J. Lewis brand. I have another brand, the Strategy Lab. All of those can be up under one account because they're the same legal business, but Quiet Wealth Society is up under a separate legal entity. So I need to have a separate account for that. F500 Strategy Lab is a separate legal entity, so I need to have a separate account for that. Did that answer your question, Austin? Okay, let me tell y'all these secrets and then I'll get out of here. So, while the other coaches out there may be selling their custom chat GPTs, I love that for them. God bless and keep them. Love their membership. Uh, no shade there. I just decided to build my own with my intellectual property. I want you to introduce you to Architect Advisor. To Architect Advisor. This is Architect Advisor Credibility Engine module. She is designed to build your credibility engine with you. So, all of those things that you overthink, she is designed to help you out. So, when you're saying I'm ready to build my premium credibility engine, the Architect Advisor is going to get you right together. Okay, she's gonna get you right together and tell you exactly what she needs from you and the approach that she's gonna take and what she's gonna need. Let me get this off the screen. Let me get it off the screen. Thea said what? It's not Chat GPT, it's Architect Advisor. My custom AI model that is programmed to build all of the systems that I teach. Okay, that was secret number one. She is launching inside of Quiet Wealth Society. Y'all ready for secret number two? Thea, she's not extra for the founding members. She's going to be extra for the new people. Y'all ready for secret number two? Thea said, I don't know. How many people just love running Facebook ads and trying to figure out the Facebook ads manager? How many people just like, I just love spending time inside the Facebook ads manager. Facebook ads manager just makes me so happy. I love getting in there and figuring out how to run ads. Anybody? Anybody? Somebody said negative. Negative. Yeah, Vanessa said you built your own LLM. I sure did. Dion said, when do you sleep, Kendra? I don't. I don't. So now y'all know when y'all be emailing me talking about I can't find the link to such and such, and I be in here building LLM models and and changing the world in hours deep in code. I be like, y'all don't leave me alone. Just let me build something great. Let me build something that the world has never seen before. So, um, okay, nobody likes Facebook. Great. Well, I built something. I can't share the name yet because the trademark application has not been done yet. Vanessa, I've been training it for over a year. Right. For over a year. Tamika said she has to be made to go to sleep. Tamika, you already know. You probably had to tell me once or twice. So I can't tell you the name of this yet, but I'm not gonna get emotional. Um, Our application was approved as a Meta approved technology to allow you to be able to bypass the Meta Ads Manager and to be able to run the world's first ever power signal ads from inside of Quiet Wealth Society. Power signal ads is my methodology for running premium and consumer client ads. So, premium, consumer, sorry, and corporate ads a very specific way and to make it so easy. This technology allows you to take my ad catalog, the ads that I have been breaking the internet with for years. We cataloged every single thing, broke down the structure, broke down the strategy, even down to the image and video creation, and said, let's make this easy for our people. Every single one of y'all know me because you saw my ads. For years, my ads converted when everybody else's ads were breaking. For years, my ads continued to perform and they continue to perform to this day. Wait, hold on. Where my usher board? So usher board. Oh, did you need to be? She needs to be rolled up in a sheet. So, you know, I grew up in a hole in this church. Somebody roll up in the sheet. Usher, usher board. Thea said, I still remember the first ad that I saw. I've been running ads for years. I've spent millions on ads. And I've never, y'all know this, I don't have a course that I teach ads. I used to do an ads training once every year because even though I'm really good with ads, I hate running them. And I don't like teaching them to my clients because I'm like, it requires so many different inputs and so many different things. So we've been programming the LLM and have been feeding my entire ads catalog, and you guys will be able to see my entire ads catalog. I'm opening it up. These are thousands of ads that you'll be able to search and copy. So like the reason that we're waiting until Q1 is because we wanted to give you the ability to not just replicate, but like literally be able to download my creatives and to put your information and say, this is the type of power signal ad I'm trying to run. And this is how I want it to connect with Facebook. So us getting that approval as a Meta developer and getting our app approved was such a game changer. And it's something that is so, so powerful to be able to connect that. And that is inside of Quiet Wealth Society. So now your ads connect to your CRM, connect to all of those things. And yeah. I still can't believe it, y'all. I still can't believe it. And this is real. And I'm not going to get emotional, but I am. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop. Yep, Sharon, we don't hold anybody hostage. So this is a really good question. Will I retain ownership of my data funnels and clients if I ever decide to move off the platform? Yes, so we're not hoarding, we're not different from any other tech platform. If you left Active Campaign, you take your information with you. If you left GoDaddy for your websites, you just build your website somewhere else. If we don't hold your information, if you cancel, you just cancel, and that's it. Will you be able to take like my IP, right, and transfer it somewhere else? No. So like my systems and things, but you could very well say like, hey, I built this automation in here. Let me remap the automation inside of a new technology. So no, we don't hold any of your information inside. Okay. Thea said this is his story. Y'all, a black woman did this. One that does not sleep and would very much so like to get some rest sometimes soon. Sometimes soon. Terry said I'm in. Hey Terry, glad to have you. Glad to have you. Angela said, how soon after being accepted could we have our websites back up? Depends on how quickly you build, friend. The cool thing is you get immediate access. Like, so when you're accepted, right, you go through a journey. I guess I should show like the roadmap too, because I know y'all are nerds. Don't worry, when I call you a nerd, I'm one too. So I understand the assignment. You you get up and running very quickly. Okay, so let me show you what this looks like. Just really quick to show you how you go through your setup process. Let me know when you guys can see my screen. Okay, can y'all see my screen? See Quiet Wealth Society? Okay. So this is your society induction page. This is where you start. All right. So let's start with your roadmap, shall we? Let's start with your roadmap. We're going to go in with your roadmap. Can you guys see this? This is where you're going to book your induction call. Okay. So you're going to make sure you get your induction call. This is where like I said, I'm doing this group. Oh, y'all done came and snatched up these seats for Tuesday, huh? Okay. It was way more seats than that left, but I guess, it is what it is. Okay, so that's your induction. Let's go back. But then you're going to go through your society roadmap. Okay, so you are going to start with your business tech 101 if you need it. If you need it, right? You're going to go to business tech 101. Oh, that's not the right page, but business tech 101. You're then going to do your onboarding course. Right. Tasha said, Kendra, your brilliance is unmatched. I'm happy to be a part of it. Thank you, Tasha. You're going to go through your onboarding course. This is how to get like everything set up, right? So this is going to take you to your systems walkthroughs, how to get everything set up. You're going to go ahead and book your induction call, right? You're going to join the community, right? You're going to get familiar with the support hub because the support hub has all of your articles that you need, everything that you need. When you need help, search the support hub. It's there, and you get 24/7 live chat. And then once you get your induction complete, here's what my nerds are going to love. And you get to claim your certificate of completion. And Angela, after you do those things, you can go ahead and build your website. I love y'all. But the confetti just did it for me. Confetti just did it. And the fact that you get a certificate, what else do you want from me? What else do you want from me? I love y'all and I know y'all. And just so you know, um, this was from your Quiet Wealth Society sisters from the other night. You'll be seeing a separate login for the Quiet Wealth Society Academy. We're gonna go ahead and take a consensus because I know I'm speaking to my audience now. So the ladies who weighed in the other night, y'all don't get another say. Okay. We've already made the decision, but I would like to get a consensus. If you are already inside, let's just say you're plucking away in your Quiet Wealth Society account, you're building your funnels, you're building your marketing, you're doing your email marketing in the marketing wing, you're hooking up your social media accounts, you're scheduling all your posts, you're building out your courses, right? You're building out your courses. Do y'all want to, and my courses don't look like other folks' courses, right? It looks a little different around here. Okay, it looks a little different around here. But just so you know, when you're building out your courses with my templates, of course, because, we do things a little differently. Right? This is what a course inside of Quiet Wealth Society looks like with your branding, of course. With your branding, of course. And I'm going to go back though. So, you're building your business inside of Quiet Wealth Society, and you click on the academy. This is the question. Would you be pissed if you had to do a slight little login right here? Just a little login. If you had to log in before this page showed up, a separate login for your learning. And here's why I'm asking that question. Because some of the nerds on the call with me the other day said that they would like to be able to track their progress and to get their certificates when they finish stuff. And I said the only way we could do that is if I put a login here for your learning that's separate from your account. Lanique said, "This is amazing." Tatiana said, "Yep, I said it." I didn't call any names. I just said the nerds. So my question to my nerds out there, right? And of course you can stay logged in, but which one would you rather have? No login, or would you rather have the progress tracking and the certificates? Which one? Just let me know. Just say one or two. No login, or you want to log in because you want your certificates and your your progress tracking. I already know what the answer is going to be. Y'all are such nerds, and I love it. Don't make me pull out a grade book. Don't make me pull out a grade book. Because if I pull out a grade book, it's really going to be over. If I pull a grade book, it's really going to be over. It's really going to be over. Okay, I think the certificate uh crew wins. Guys, if you log in, it stays. You stay logged in for the longest. You can set it to your same login as this. It just we have to be able to like identify you. Said track it and stamp it. And that's because you can have multiple users. Yep, Tamika, a certificate. Y'all know how we used to get like certificate for honor roll and stuff and principals list? Yep. Jarena, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I owe you a message. I love you. I owe you a message. And I just want to say you were so right. And we definitely need to reconnect. Right? Because I knew it was time to resurface that you be present with an explosion no one could possibly match. Thank you. I know I'm dropping a lot of bombs on you guys tonight, but like, um, Sydney said, "Hi, future QWS members." Yes, Sydney is a founding member of Quiet Love Society. Um, we're gonna keep working on the whole login thing. I think for right now, I want you guys to be able to get your certificates and to track your progress. So I'm gonna err on the side of the login first. Um, right? And it just is what it is. And it's just a minor thing. It's a minor thing. I'll show you how to navigate it. But I just want you guys to be able to get the full experience. And I don't know if you guys have seen this is it's giving Hogwarts. It's giving particularly Gryffindor. And this is a secret society and everything about it is meant to keep the community elite, to create a space where we can just be, but to also build quietly without God, guys. Like, once again, not going to get emotional, but I am going to be very transparent for a minute. I've never run in the business circles, um, the popular girls crew, right? And it's so funny. If anybody I went to school with, they'll all say that I was popular, but I never felt like I was popular. I was popular nerd, right? I was a cheerleader who was also like salutatorian. So I hung with the nerds. I hung with the popular kids, but I never fit in anywhere. I was too popular for the nerds, too unpopular for the popular kids. It was wild. And the same thing happened in business. It's like, okay, I reached all of these places, and when I got in the masterminds and got in the communities, it was either like a mean girl community where everybody's just talking about how great they are and like looking down on people who aren't rich. And then I realized that most of them aren't even rich, they're just flashy. Or being very transparent, and I'm saying this on an open internet, I was the only Black woman in the other communities. Um, and I was also an oddball out, but not in, it was a very different way. I was popular in those communities because I was different. It was almost like I was a commodity. And I would get comments like, "Oh my God, you're so well spoken. Wait, you have a seven-figure business?" Like things like that. And I just, being in corporate America, being the places that I have been and never really feeling like I fit in, I just wanted to create a space where I don't actually have to. And I know I'm not the only person that's felt like that. And I wanted to create a space where you don't have to fit in. You can ask the questions that are uncomfortable. You can be vulnerable. You can be human. And you can still be unbusy and rich. Because money is loud, but wealth is quiet. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm being led to say it, so I'm just going to say it. You are too brilliant to be broken. I didn't say broke, I said broken. You are too talented to be second guessing whether that talent has a place anywhere. It doesn't, because that place is waiting for you to create it. You are entirely too credentialed to shrink yourself, mold yourself, become something that you're not so that you can be palatable to somebody who can't even process what it is you do. I created this for those people. And the only thing that I ask is I hope that you feel my heart. For the people that have been with me, I hope you've always felt my heart. That I could just create this and sell it off and go right off into the sunset. I am in the trenches with this because this was something that I had to birth. And it is something that I need to see grow up. I had to do this. In October, said I was going to do this without crying. Jarena, it's your fault. um, in October 2023, and some of you were there to witness it. At the F500 financial experience, my mom came and she's battling stage 4 cancer. I said that earlier. And she wasn't feeling her best at that time, but she came anyway. And she was just supposed to say a few words of encouragement. My dad, he opened up the session with prayer. Y'all know my pastor, Daddy. Daddy's my pastor. He opened up the session with prayer, and he so we turned the mic over to my mom. And that lady set that stage on fire. She set the stage on fire. My mom is the most powerful woman that I know, and she had her own story to share that day. But when we talk about somebody being so educated and so powerful and so tenacious, and she gave such a brilliant message. But do you know what the overall like her thing that she said in that message? And the people that were there, they know it. Tatiana, you already said it. Finish it. That was the last time my mom spoke publicly anywhere because she passed not even 3 months later. Um, two, two, 2 days after my birthday, she passed in my arms, and I just kept hearing finish it. And so when you guys see finish it, when I say we launch fast, we build big, and we finish it is just not something I say. It was the legacy that was left to me. It is something that I live by. It is my war cry. It is a call to action. It is my altar call when I say finish it. And so, through all of that, as every piece of this was being built, and we were still building, all I could see in the back of my mind was, you gotta finish it. You've got to finish it. And so, here we are. Here we are. And in some of the greatest, like, gosh, um, I will say there have been so many things that happen behind the scenes. I will tell the story one day, I promise. It has probably been one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life, but I had to finish it. And that is what we have here. Like, this is the finish line. And there's still so much to be added because every part that is built is unlocking something new. And it's such a blessing to be able to like see this come to life, but also to know that we truly created something that people need. Thank you, Dr. Quiley. Dr. Quiley said, just joining, we feel your heart now. You also need to rest and take care of you. I will start acting like I got some sense and rest. So I just want to say thank you for everyone that joined tonight. I appreciate you. I am so honored to have been able to share this. I know that, gosh, this is a lot. Like, I showed a lot tonight. But here's what you need to know. QuietWealthSociety.io is where you're going to go to learn more. Talk to Carrington, our concierge, if you need to, our Quiet Wealth Society concierge. He is there for you. But that is where you get all of the information you need about Quiet Wealth Society and the platform. The two new things, Architect Advisor and the technology that shall not be named yet. It has a name. Like I said, I don't want to say it publicly yet. But the Facebook ads technology will be in there Q1 2026. And this is just, it's everything that I could have dreamed and more. And it's still being built. And I'm just so happy to be building it with you guys. So for the people that have rocked with me since 2018, you know what this is. For the people that have been rocking with me since 2019, since 2020, since 2021, this is my 7-year anniversary this year in business as the boss architect. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful reveal for year number 7, which is such a special number, and many more to come. All right. So, 2 offers tonight. Quiet Wealth Society founding member, founding member. You have until this time next week, so next Friday, to get in as a founding member before we shut down registration completely until 2026. Okay? Until 2026. Second thing, October 25th, y'all better get in on that build your own shopping network. I literally just told y'all we building your own QVC. We're building your own home shopping network, HSN. Right? LaRue said many more to come, just applied. Who already applied? So I can go in there and look at y'all applications. Right. So make sure you get in on the QVC, QWS Live. Bill, particularly, I don't know who needs to hear this, but just put a little birdie in your ear. While everybody else is trying to figure out what to do for Black Friday and the holiday, you're about to have your own sales network. I need you to just, I don't know who needed to hear that, but so you probably want to check that offer out too, because we're going to be building it out October 25th. Okay? October 25th. Hey Diamond, you just came on while I finished crying and messing up my mascara. I called you out earlier, though. Hold on. I called you out earlier, guys. This is the visionary behind the brand, behind the Quiet Wealth Society brand. And I don't even think, Diamond, I gotta show off for you. Hold on. This is where you guys need to be. This is where you guys need to be. Here we go, Diamond. Diamond said, hey, y'all. The Quiet Love Society.io, the world's first society as a service platform. Oh my God. Branding from the one and only, custom coding by me. So I got to get into this. Quiet Wealth Society. Quiet Wealth Society. This is it. It's real. It's here. We're excited to welcome you guys in. We're super, super excited to welcome you guys in to the fold. Okay. So, guys, I am going to love you and leave you. Never say I'm going to love you and leave you. Like I said, talk to Carrington, the Quiet Wealth Concierge. Should you need anything, he's at your service. Right. He is at your service. And you'll be able to build your own Carrington too. Just saying. Just saying. All right. But he's at your service. And we want to make sure that you guys are in. I may have to add more seats to the Tuesday orientation, to the induction ceremony on Tuesday. So let's see what it's looking like. But I'm just thankful for you guys. Thanks for rocking with me. I love you guys so much. Can't wait to see you inside. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see y'all at orientation on Tuesday night. Bye for now.